Hello all, welcome to the tutorial. So today we'll be seeing one more way of creating GitLab templates over the YAML so that we can reuse the code again and again over the different stages. So let's go through the example. So I have already created the YAML pipeline gitlab-ci.yml. So you can see the YAML here, and we have three stages here: build, test, and deploy. And here is the actual base template, will be reused again and again in the build, test, and deploy jobs. So the format here is like whatever we need to use as a template, we need to have define that with the dot, and then you can give any string of your choice, and then you have to give colon and then ampersand, and you have to give the same name here, and then you define all the things which you want to repeat all over to the stages. So here again, this is an example which is different from the one which we previously covered in the previous tutorial, where you are creating the template in a separate file and calling with the help of include, etc. So here the main difference is we are calling the same code again and again within the same YAML file. So this is the repeated code which is repeated all over the build, test, and deploy stages. So again we have the image which is the Alpine latest image. Then we have the script which is printing the all the GitLab CI inbuilt variables, and then we have tags which is like running on current, which is actually known which is actually running on my GitLab hosted runner, which is hosted on my current Mac machine. So my current Mac machine is acting as a GitLab runner. So if you are not sure about runner or configuring the runner, you can refer to the previous tutorials or lectures. Then again we have all these things set. So now when we define the jobs, build, test, and deploy, in that we have different things called stages and rules, which are again defined. But here we have the base template which is common for all of them. Now how to call that is like we need to have shift left operator two times, or maybe we can say to backward arrow with the colon sign, and you have to give the star and refer to the base template again here with the same keyword here. So once you do that, it will call all the things like image, script, tags, and all the things whatever is defined here. So it will exactly replace all those lines from here to here, and then it will include all the other lines mentioned here. So similarly, we have the test and deploy phases. So respectively, it will print all the variables for the required stages. Now for demo, I'll just commit a sample code so that we understand everything works fine. So I'll just do nothing but yeah, I'll just add one line and we commit it. So once we commit it, it will run the pipeline. So let's see, and we expect like all this code to be printed in all the build, test, and deploy phases. So I'll open the pipeline. Once you go to the build pipeline, it is already success. So it should have all these things called image, script, tags, and retry. So tags we can understand, like because it is running on my Mac book, so it's fine. It has chosen the correct tag, and it is like running in CI job stage. So it has printed like in the build stage, which is correct. And again, project is controlled pipelines, branch is main, and the pipeline URL is this. So it has succeeded the build stage, and finally it has also run. It has checked the condition, like whenever this is the main branch, the commit is from the main branch, which is actually true. If you see here, this is the main branch, then only it will trigger the stage. So it has done that. So similarly, if you go to the other jobs, you should be similarly if you go to the other stages, it should be printing the same variables which is coming from the template. You can see running in stage environment, test stage environment, and then this is like branch is main and pipeline URL is this. And again, it is running also on my MacBook, which is the current tag. And the same thing goes for deploy. If you go to the deploy job, again it has run on my Mac machine. It has printed all the variables which is deploying in stage. This is project name is control pipeline. It is coming from the main branch, and this is the URL. If I refresh this, it will actually show all of them are success. So thanks for joining to the tutorial.